Hello and welcome to Got Clutter, Get Organized, the conversation. I am so excited because I have a friend, but she is also an author. So here's a book from bitter to better. And of course, she's a yoga expert. She is just a multi-talented woman. And we're going to really, and I wanted her, Karen Taylor Bass, here because it's Mother's Day. And I really wanted her to share her story about her book, but also maybe to give you a strategy on how you can manage it. So, Karen, thank you so much for joining me.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to be here. My God, let's get organized.
So, before we get organized, what made you decide to write this book? Because, see, I couldn't put it down. Once I got it, I could not put it down. I love the fact that you've got some little exercises for me to do in the back because I'm really working on my breathing and my stress. But then also, you have a little area here where I can like just kind of journal and really kind of put my thoughts. But what made you decide to do this?
Yes, thank you so much for bringing forth my debut novella, From Bitter to Better, A Chocolate Mama's Journey to Self-Discovery. And it is exactly that. It is a woman's discovery, a woman's journey. So whether you have children or not, whether you are caretaking, wherever you are as a woman, especially at a certain point in your life, you forget your superpower and how dope and magical you are. And you go on this journey where you start to question yourself. And I wanted to write this novella, have 7 characters, composite of so many women that I've met along the way, myself included. I am amazing, right? I'm going to claim that in there. But also share how women, a collective, a sisterhood get together and chocolate sweets, right? Life will be bitter. Life can be better. But if you have chocolate and sisterhood, you're going to be okay. And that's what made me write it. I wanted to inspire, I wanted to empower, but I also want to let women know that you're not alone. We are all going through something. And how we navigate and pivot is the secret sauce.
I love the way you said that. So, what do you hope readers really kind of take away from what you've written? I mean, like I told you, I started reading it. Next thing you know, I was done. It's
And that
like,
made
oh,
my heart full. Thank you. I want readers to know that you have to laugh. You got to laugh through the moments to keep you from crying. And that doesn't mean that you can't cry. Of course, you're going to cry, but laughter is going to give you that extra fuel to continue on this journey. I want readers to know that life is about the pivot. We're out here not playing checkers, we're playing chess. So, whatever is happening in your life on this journey, take a breath, get strategic. How did I get here? Do that self analyzation. How did I get here? What are the tools I have already in my arsenal to go forward? Who is going to be, or who are my cheerleaders that are going to rally around me? Because whenever you go through anything, good, bad, and different, you need love, you need folks around you, you need your sisters, right? I want women to know you're not alone, and it's not too late to start a journey, because all of us out here ain't 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50. You get the drift? Wherever
mhm.
you are, get on this journey and it's going to be okay.
So for a mother, because we're talking Mother's Day, who is maybe just overwhelmed,
Mm.
and what can she do? Like, is there like something that she can do for herself? Because maybe, she's got the young kids, but then also she's taking care of either her mother or grandmother. She got the dog, she got the business, she
Yeah.
got this, that, and the other, Karen,
Yes.
So what
I know her.
so what is like one thing, because sometimes we feel like we just can't take time for ourselves. I had a conversation with somebody it was very interesting because she doesn't put time for herself in the calendar. I said, you got to put it in there like an appointment.
Right.
So what is something that they could just do, just maybe because I know you, when of course whenever I see you I just feel like I get relaxed.
Aw.
I feel at peace, but you always just bring this energy with everything that you're doing. So how can somebody take care of themselves but also just be the light in the world?
Oh, that's such a powerful question. I hope I could answer it. I do believe the first thing you have to do is put on your mask. Women do not give themselves permission to tap into their soul and their stillness. We feel we have to be doing 7 million things, and I'm a part of that 7 million club, but I had to leave the group because it was killing me. So you got to put yourself first. If you were once number 75 on your to do list, get back into the top 20. So eventually you get into the top 10 and then you become number one. Men will always make a decision for themselves. Women make a decision based upon family and community. We have to rewrite that script. We are no good. Mom, caretaker, busy CEO, corporate baddie, whatever you are, entrepreneur, if you are not breathing. So the first thing, my step to you is what I do. Before I grab my device in the morning, I get up a little earlier before everybody gets up, be still, scan my body. How am I feeling? What's happening? Give myself grace and gratitude. Thank you so much for waking me up, God, or whomever you believe in, or whatever you believe in. Stretch those limbs, those toes, those arms, so that you can let go and take in the day. Your breath is your healing device. Let me say that again, your breath. So if you just inhale, hold the breath, and slowly exhale through the nose, release whatever you're feeling, you feel a shift in your body. That's the power of breathing. So stretch, breathe, give gratitude and grace, and then maybe then roll over and pick up that phone. But that is not number one, and it's not number two, and it's definitely not number three. Check in on who needs to be checked in on. Start to move your body. How you tell and treat yourself, I learned the world, the family, the kids, the job will receive you. So if you're letting them know that you're a busy bee and you're going to get it done because that's your thing, but you never take a breath, do you think you're going to get that promotion? Do you think you're going to be in that room when they're talking about we need to promote? How you treat yourself is how the world receives you. So you want to treat yourself with ease and peace, but also you want to be that corporate baddie or that empowered CEO, small business owner, mom, by just saying, let me take a breath. How you treat you, people will receive you. I want to keep on saying that. Eat well. Take a moment to digest that food. Be mindful. Swallow. Ooh, wait, did I put raisins in these oatmeal? Let me identify. We laugh, but we just like scoff things down, right? So take
Mm-hmm.
a breath. The next thing I do, hydrate. Have my tea, have my thing. That's my moment. You're like, I don't have time for this. Do you know that 85% of chronic ailments can be reversed? Do you know if you stood or stand 5 minutes, 5 minutes, you've already changed your body? You've already let go. Meanwhile, if you sit all day, you've added another inflammation. So you do the ROI, return on investment. Do I have 5 minutes in the morning to stretch my body, move, and stand? Yes, you do. Because 85% of the stuff, whatever we're dealing with, and everybody got something, you can reverse it slowly. So that's what I tell moms, especially, or caretakers, or CEOs, or small business owners. 5 minutes can change your life. 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Set the tone for the day. Start with the affirmation. They're in the book. Today I walk in, healing light. Let go, breathe. Because half the stuff we carrying, it ain't even our mess. We carry somebody else's mess. And they were like, hey baby, let me give this to you. And you're like, okay, thank you. Go. You're like, oh, thank you for giving that to me. But if it's okay with you, why don't you take it with you? Advocate for yourself.
Wow, Karen, that was powerful. Yes, you did answer that question. That was powerful. I mean,
Times.
I love the way you said, because we're always talking about how we need to put ourselves on the top of the
Right.
list. But I like the way you said, you know what? Let's do it gradually. Let's not put too much pressure on ourselves. Can you at least get in the top 25? Now you're top 25, get into the top 10.
Yeah.
So that was one. I mean, Karen gave so many nuggets. You're just gonna have to share this with your friends, but also you're gonna have to follow her on social media. But then the second thing you said is about just moving, like the just getting up in the morning, stretching. What's going on with my body before you grab the phone?
Yeah. Yeah. That
And then
phone. Mm.
yeah, and breathing, slowing down. You know what? I was going to like grab my pen and I said, you know what? I'm just going to have to listen to this again myself and just listen and list them, and of course, put them in her book.
Yeah.
But But the one question I always ask all my guests, Karen, is how do they stay organized, whether it's with their time or either, with their space in their life? Because you're a mom, you're active in the community, you know, you have a radio show and you've got yoga and you've got this, that, and the other all around what you're passionate about. So what do you do in order to organize that?
Ooh, that's so. My organization is essential. I cannot move without being organized because I know that I can't do everything. So overnight, the night before, I literally, I'll show you my to-do list.
Okay.
I'm old school. So people put in their phone. I put in my phone, I use a calendar to organize it.
Hmm, hmm.
A to-do list the night before. I look at everything. So if I have like 15 things on that list, my organizational begins. I said, let's play chess, not checkers. What are the non-negotiables? I start to scratch out things. Don't need to do that this week. Don't need to do that. So I've whittled my list down to the essentials, right? So now I feel organized. What time are my meetings? Where am I getting paid? I need to show up, like all those different things. But I also factor workout. If you look on my list, it says work out. So you may be like, oh, don't you know you have to work out? I do. But I talked about putting myself back on that list, right? So if I
Hmm.
don't see it, my brain doesn't register that it's important. So I have to organize my thoughts to know that workout is number one because it's important for my body, for my mind, and for my soul. And how you gonna be a corporate wellness trainer and you a mess?
I
Right? It don't
understand.
make no kind of sense. So
I
number one,
understand.
organize, work out, everything
Hmm,
else comes after, right? And
hmm.
then I also put eat because oftentimes we're doing this stuff and we're grazing. And when you graze, you begin to put on calories because now it's all emotional eating. So I put eat and I feel my eat breakfast, eat this, have a snack. Yeah, I know it's tedious, but I have to couch my brain to know that as a well oiled machine, I try to act like in my brain that I'm an athlete and an
Hmm.
athlete, their health, their body, it comes first. It's like someone told me if you're in the army or armed service or an athlete, your body is your prize. Do you see a athlete that's actively playing with inflammation? Off the top off, do you see somebody in combat talking about I got backache? No, your body, your mind. So we have to play chess and put ourselves in that position, conditioning your body, getting organized. So when you tell the body I want to do this, the brain, I mean the body, will follow. So that's my organization. What's
Hmm.
important, what's not important, what could be deferred. But in addition to that to-do list, Janet, fun. I got to put in fun. Go
Hmm.
outside, see something, go meet
Hmm.
up,
Hmm.
go for a walk,
Hmm.
open my book, open a
Hmm.
book, join a book club,
Hmm.
because you got to put these things down because you would do that for someone else, schedule their stuff. So schedule your stuff as you would a friend, a loved one, a parent, a child. So for Mother's Day, you move back into the driver's seat for yourself.
Mm, I loved it. Well, Karen, phew, you know what, that inspired me today. Because I mean, I think sometimes even as single women who
Yeah.
don't have children, we think, I got to just be there for everybody else. No, you got to be there for yourself as
Number
well.
one,
You got to be there for yourself as well. And as I can attest, when Karen and I get together, we usually have a wonderful time
we
laughing.
kiki family. We kiki, we talk crap.
I know we
Yeah.
do. Yes, we do. So, Karen, will you let people know how they can, of course, get a copy of your book, but also, find out, how they can hire you as a corporate wellness trainer? Let me hold it up.
Yes. So I want you to know that you can go to Amazon. Actually, I take that back. I left Amazon. I am on Ingram Spark. So you could go now to Barnes and Noble. You could go to your favorite bookstore and ask them to order From Bitter to Better, a chocolate mama's journey to self-discovery. Advocating for myself, no more Amazon. Number two, I am the morning host from 6 to 7 a.m. on Word 900 AM, 96.1 FM. And my show is called Soulful Sunrise. I've had the pleasure of having Janet M. Taylor as a guest on Toss It Tuesday. You can follow me at Karen, Karen, Taylor, TaylorBass, and it's the same website, KarenTaylorBass.com. I know it'll be in the show notes, but I just wanted to put it out there.
And of course, I will have all the links so you can order Karen's book directly. And of course, you can connect with her via her website as well as social media. Well, Karen, thank you so much again for your time. It is greatly appreciated. It's always wonderful to see your
Yeah.
beautiful face.
Yes, sis. Thank you. Can I take us out on a meditation or
Sure. Yes.
that's from the book? Just a
Yes.
little one.
Please do.
I will not be long. Let me find it. All right, guys, here we go. Just sit nice and tall. Just sit nice and tall wherever you are and just receive this for clarity. Inhale through the nose and exhale. I'm doing the best that I can with the information I have. Whatever your uncertainties are, take an inhale and ask for clarity. Trust that you'll get it and let it go with grace. Breathe into the nose or through the nose to my count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. As if you're blowing out a birthday candle. Exhale through the lips, blowing to the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax your body, relax your breath, relax your face and muscles. Allow your face to soften. Allow your body to let go. Allow your brain to seek clarity and ask the question if there are any uncertainties. What do I need at this moment to show up being the best version of me? Exhale here now and trust the answer will come. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. What a wonderful way to end this podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.